Hello, all the awesome moms and dads also. So, I posted my cry for help this morning because of the 59 snow days, which I was very torn because as a teacher, you pray to not have to go, but then you're trapped in your own prison. Hey, Carrie. So, I will eventually be writing about this, but other than, I guess, like, my parents, because we just saw them this weekend, most people don't really kind of know. I had a lot of people comment basically saying, like, oh gosh, you look like something's really up, or you don't feel good, or whatever, which I think this is just my face now, so there's that. But as we are living as full-time RVers, we are learning as we go, because we researched as much as we could for about a year before we decided to go for it, and here we are. So, things that we are finding. We came back from 4 days in Virginia and 4 days in Central Ohio with my family at Christmas after my gallbladder surgery, to no running water and no heat. Yay! And these are typical things that can also happen if you own a home. But anyway, we are now, let's see. This is like this, we're about a week and a half in, I guess, not quite 2 weeks. Spence just got our freeze-free hose, which is like $200. More than that, actually. And so he got our water running today because he's awesome. And if I haven't mentioned how I have the most amazing husband, he spent like hours and hours in the negative, literally negative temperatures, as in highs are in the negatives, outside. He's been underneath our camper. He's already enclosed the whole underbottom with insulation. My brother came up and helped him do that several weeks ago, and so he's taken panels out. We found a mouse, I couldn't make this up, had gotten into our furnace fan. Mouse suicide, I don't know. And so, like when you turn on the furnace, it sounds like somebody is beating the bottom of the house with a hammer or something. No, mouse carcass. So Spence rescued that mouse, and by rescue I mean it was already dead. But it's not in there anymore. And so we have heat, but it's really loud until he replaces the fan. We, like I said, just got water running back and found that our black water tanks, and for those of you that aren't familiar with camping, that's where all your numbered doses go. That's frozen. No joke. Polar package, kiss my tail, because you're not very polarized. So, hey Linda. So yeah, we can't drain our black tanks right now. So, and then in addition to that, where Rumpke is the garbage company, that we have a drainage tank that we dump our sewage into, and they come and drain it every like 6 weeks, and that is frozen. So spent some time shoveling snow to insulate that and additional insulation under our camper. And we've been going home every weekend to my parents. Thank goodness they're gracious enough to let us do our laundry and take showers and give the kids baths, and which they love because they can play and, you know, splash around. And do our dishes. So now we'll be able to do dishes and shower at home. Yay! But we have to figure out how to drain the tanks. We had our third black water tank hose explode on Spence, and you can imagine what that was like. So he referred to them as poopsicles. This is our, like, real life. So it's been crazy. It's just totally crazy and chaos, and our kids are crazy, and, you know. Carrie, we had about probably close to 6 inches. Hey Melinda. But today we had an ice storm, well, overnight, and so everything was covered in ice. But it's supposed to be like 58 on Thursday, so Ohio is just as loony as our family. So, and then 15 by next week. So the problem is where we are, like where our actual camper is parked, we get a ton of wind. And so that combined with, you know, the wind chills and the icy conditions, it's just kind of a mess. So we're going on 3 weeks of no water. Hey Melissa, no water, no heat, loud heat. It's just been chaos. So we've kind of figured out the heating situation. We bought a backup heater, which Spence went, literally every night he climbs underneath the camper. He plugs during the day a heat lamp to try to thaw everything out. And heaters, which we have to strategically place because, again, if you don't know about campers, you can only pull so much electric from certain electrical outlets. So, to sum it up, my husband's my hero, and I don't know how his face and hands and feet haven't completely just frozen and fallen off of his body. But he continues to take care of us. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just been crazy, so we still love what we do, and we're still so incredibly blessed. It's just, you know, getting used to it as we go. So, hey, Mama. And so in a 36-foot long space, we've done Briggs has done a lot of laps, running laps. We've done some after-activity push-ups. Today we had to take breaks between his homeschooling, because since we homeschool, he doesn't have snow days. And he did some just different activities to kind of keep him focused and all of us from not going crazy. And so, yeah, we also got a membership to a rec center, so that will hopefully be helpful for the kids to kind of run off some energy, and for us and Spence to have childcare, so that we can kind of have something, that outlet. And it's an extra shower in case the whole water fiasco happens again, but fingers crossed it won't. So, yeah, just checking in with you guys to tell you you're awesome, and that's what's been going on in the tiny house, the Burgers Go Tiny situation. So, a little frosty, but it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees in here right now, because my husband's awesome. So, love you guys, you're awesome, and I will hopefully get to talk to you soon. Bye-bye, happy end of Monday, and tomorrow will probably not be snow days, huh? Enjoy.